Blog Talk Radio.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro.
Hey everybody, it's your girl Cy Brown, and thank you so much for tuning into the Cy Brown Fitness Podcast. Today we are talking about period pain. Most of my clients and most of the people that listen to this show are women, and so while I'm out traveling and doing what I do, I hear questions about working out and size. Should I work out if I have my period? And should I not work out? What should I do? Should I wear a tampon? Should I wear a pad? I get a host of questions, so we're not going into that space today, but I am going to share tips to help you combat the pain and the cramping that you feel that our bodies go through and how it relates to us working out. It's really about us living as naturally as possible while still trying to get into the best shape of our lives. And one of the things I want to share with us is don't let what our body goes through deter you. For example, I am getting older and I'm starting to get little aches and pains and cracks, and so it's so easy for me to say, oh my gosh, I'm in my mid-40s, I don't want to go to the gym, or I don't want to work out because I don't want to hurt my knee. Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do the best I can, as safely as I can, but I'm not going to let it deter me from getting my workout in. The only time I really don't go to the gym is if I'm totally exhausted, and that's my body saying, hey, boo, it's time to shut it down for a little while. And that doesn't happen too frequently. So when it does, I have no guilt. I have no remorse. I take it down because I know my body is saying enough is enough. But one of the things I want to share, I am sharing actually, is that women within childbearing age, we have to accept the fact that getting our monthly cycle is just a part of our life. And with that being the case, we have to learn strategies to press through no matter how we're feeling when it comes to that time of the month. I know most of you know, you've been following me, I'm sure you all have on my blog, Cy Brown Fitness, that I was a juicy girl. And it was so frustrating when I was losing weight that every month I would gain 5 to 7 pounds through absolutely no fault of my own. And I would cry. I don't know if it was the hormones going bizarre in my body, but it would be so frustrating because I'm eating properly, I'm watching my portions, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, and that doggone scale would creep up 3 pounds, 4 pounds. Now, I would lose it, but the reality is this is something I just had to accept. So I'm just going to share with you a couple of things that I have found that helps me get through those times. So I want to also share that some of my resources, and I put this on my blog, I collect resources from so many different sources. So if anything that you hear on my podcast or that I say that may sound familiar, I get inspiration from everywhere. So I read so many magazines, and just kind of compile it in my head, so I wanted to share that. But one of the most important things, and I just did a podcast on this, is about drinking a lot of water. One of the best things you can do to combat cramps and pain is to drink a lot of water to fight dehydration-induced fatigue. That is so incredibly important. I did an entire show just on the importance of water. When our body gets dehydrated, it just totally starts to slow down and totally starts to shut down. So try to drink a lot of water when you have your cycle and you want to work out, because your body is going through such changes during that week, 5 days, whatever your time is. Make sure you try to drink as much water as possible. And now I want to share 4 foods that can really help you and help your body keep regulated during that time. One of the things is walnuts. Now, based on whatever meal plan you may be on, walnuts may not be a good fit for you. However, because I know I couldn't eat walnuts when I was losing weight because they're very fatty, but the pain that you experience during your cycle is a result of your uterine muscles contracting, which can cause inflammation. So to fight the discomfort, naturally with foods rich in anti-inflammatory omega-3 fatty acids such as walnuts. Walnuts are very, very good and can definitely help you. Again, if you're on some type of meal plan, I really don't feel, in my professional opinion, and y'all know I am a certified sports nutritionist and a certified personal trainer, that a handful of walnuts once or twice a day is not going to throw you off that much. The next thing is to drink fortified milk with whole grain cereal. Many studies have shown that with vitamin D, which is fortified milk, which is in fortified milk, it relieves cramps by lowering the production of inflammatory proteins and reducing the activity of hormones that control uterine contractions. In addition, the B vitamins in whole grains can help your brain regulate the feel-good chemical serotonin. So with that in mind, I know I don't drink milk. Many people are lactose intolerant. I'm not. But I drink fat-free milk. It's very watery, but in this instance, I believe, in my professional opinion, that it's okay to drink whole milk. It's really important that our body continues to get the nutrients, because when you're working out, you're digging into your muscles, you're losing fat, you're losing water. So it's just really important to try to keep your body as regulated as possible. And let me share this and let me be very clear. You are the best judge of what's going on with your body. That's not to say to shun professional advice or doctor's opinions, but you're with your body every single day. And once you start paying attention to your body, you'll know what's what. Just like old people. My grandmother, God bless her, she's 94 years old. She will tell you, baby, it's going to rain, or baby, it's going to, she just knows. And so you know your body better than anybody else because you are with your body all the time. Another good food that you can eat to beat period pain is oranges. These citrus fruits are a very good source of B vitamins, and studies have shown, I'll put some more information on my blog, Cy Brown Fitness, that it can help reduce period pain. You can add little orange, the little mandarin orange pieces, you can add that to your salad with leafy greens. You can add the walnuts to the salad. So that's a really awesome way, because you have the dark leafy vegetables like spinach, then you add the citrus from the orange, and then you add the walnuts, a really good way to get all of these foods in one shot. Just boom, one shot, there's your lunch, you're done. So it's not about popping walnuts and then I have to peel an orange. You have to get sexy with your food. Figure out a way to make it work for you. I know, y'all know I'm in New York, so it's not like I can tote around a salad and this and all day long dashing from meeting to meeting. But the reality is I have to figure out ways to make eating better and living better work and fit in my life. And the last food is broccoli. Getting enough calcium is definitely the key to maintaining your muscle tone, which I'm in that space right now. Once I lost as much fat as I thought I needed to, now I'm cultivating and building my muscles. So it's really important that I eat certain nutrient-rich foods, and broccoli is one of them. A stalk of broccoli has over 70 milligrams, and it's very, very important, of calcium, that is, to eat dark, leafy green vegetables. It can help you. It can also regulate your bowel movements. I've shared many times on this show that consuming a lot of protein can tend to get you slightly constipated. So it's really important to make sure you have a lot of dark green leafy vegetables. And also studies show that the mineral that's in the calcium and in the broccoli can lessen the cramps and other PMS symptoms, especially if you eat it before your period starts. So I'm hoping that find a way to incorporate some of these 4 items, the walnuts, the oranges, the broccoli, and the fortified milk with whole grain cereal, into your diet, so that way you can alleviate some of these pains and not use it as a reason to not get in a good workout. So thank you so much for listening to today's podcast. Always remember that we shall pass through this world but once. Any good, therefore, that we can do, or any kindness that we can show to any human being, let us do it now. Let us not defer or neglect it, for we shall not pass this way again. Thank you so much for listening. Follow me on all social media. Stay connected with me. I send out tons of emails, and I respond to my emails personally, so I would love to stay in touch with all of you who listen to the show. My email is cybrownfitness. The website is cybrownfitness.com. and I look forward to seeing you at one of my live events. Be good and have a good day.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro.